No matter how busy a man thinks he is, he's never too busy to stop and talk to you about how busy he is. So the question remains, are you walking around in your life thinking you're too busy? Hi everyone, Chris NATZKE here with Black Belt Leadership Speaking and Coaching with your Mind of a Champion tip of the week. Oh, I'm so busy. Work's been busy. Keeping busy. Think about the next time you have a conversation with someone and how often you and that other person are talking either in proud tones or in exasperated tones about how busy you are. Being busy is almost like this badge of honor. But it's really interesting when you take a look at that word and that way of being in our minds, in my opinion, it's really one where we are giving our own power away. Because we're basically saying that the elements of our life, the circumstances of our life are the things that are overtaking us, and we're not in control of those. In fact, I love how super coach Steve Chandler talks about this. He says that busyness is the surest sign of laziness. Now, what does he mean by that? He basically is saying that so many of us keep ourselves occupied with the mundane. So in this busyness, we think we're appearing that we're being productive, but actually what it is, it's an avoidance mechanism for us to really lean into getting the things done that are most important in our lives. So, are you too busy? You know, several years ago, I had an aha moment about this whole idea in my mind. My mom, who lives in Wisconsin, and I live here in Denver, we routinely talk to each other every weekend and sometimes a couple times during the week as well. And on this particular day, it must have been, I think, a Wednesday or a Thursday, my mom called me out of the blue, and the first words out of her mouth as soon as I answered were, "Hi, Chris, I know you're really busy. I just have a really quick question." And I said, "Mom, it's okay." And I answered her question, and then I hung up the phone, and it made me think, what am I doing? Who am I being to make my mom think I'm too busy to talk to her? What kind of energy am I putting out? What are the things that I'm verbalizing, the things I'm saying to give her that impression? And then by extension, my friends, my other family members, my business associates, and then also myself. Where am I giving my power away in this regard? So it got me thinking. And what I did at that moment, and I can't say that I'm always successful in it, but I made a commitment to myself to extract the word busy from my vocabulary. Just decide I'm not going to use it anymore. Now, certainly that doesn't mean that there are times in my life when my schedule seems pretty frenetic and it might be feeling a lot of control, but I consciously made the decision to replace it with words like expansive. My schedule's robust. Or I heard what the military guys say. They said they're working at high tempo. And what I found is when I was able to do that is I was taking my power back. I was taking it back. And I wasn't being dictated by being too busy. So the question for you today is are you saying that you're too busy? And what could you do in your life in order to overcome that so that you take your power back? And for my men friends that are watching, I've got a question for you as well. Are you too busy to attend the upcoming men's summit on August 24th, this Saturday, August 24th in Parker, Colorado? I've been sending out several notices on this, and there are still tickets available, but it's a great opportunity for men on one day to get out of the busyness and slow down and connect with other healthy men who are connected and are committed to healthy masculinity. Just to connect, here's some great speakers with no agendas, no political agenda, no monetary agenda, no religious agenda, just men, good men connecting with other good men. I'm really excited because I'm going to be sharing a new keynote address that I created called Mentoring, creating a legacy of hope for future generations. Because I've been so positively impacted by mentoring in my life and hopefully been able to do that with those that I've been able to influence as well. So in the comments below, I'm going to leave the information to register so men out there, do something for yourself. And by extension, do something for the people that are in your life that you love the most by rewarding yourself, by being in a healthy environment and really helping you up level to be the best man you can be. So there you have it, my friends. Make sure you're avoiding that B word out there. Replace it. Up level yourself so that you're not being dictated by a level of busyness, but you've got control back in your life. This has been Chris NATZKE with Black Belt Leadership Speaking and Coaching, and I'll see you next time on the Mind of a Champion Tip of the Week.